YouTube. Hello. Woohoo. And we are back. Hello YouTube. This is Bash bringing you here for week 1 of CPC D League Season 5. We're up against Grantoboi. It's kind of got a wild team. I don't really have what his team is right here. I'll read it off though in a second. I'll read off my team though, and what I brought for this week at least. So I believe at this match, let's see. Let me just read it off. So my team consists of Mega Mawwow, Necrozma, Salamence, Nidoking, Ribombee, Alolan Persian, Decidueye, Volcania, Mesprit, Porygon 2, Rotom Fan, and Scrafty, with Z captains being Salamence and Alolan Persian. Which, by the way, PT Porygon 2 in like the third last round of the draft is a steal in my opinion, but that's besides the point. He is, where is he? The Liverpool Littens. This team system Mega Gallade, Garchomp, Alolan Muck, Bronzong, Crobat, Selgor, Keldeo, Rotom, Quagsire, Porygon Z, Alolan Marek, and Aromatisse. And with Z captains being Garchomp and Selgor. So, looking at his team that the team that he brought. Well, looking at the matchup in general, I'll just start off with this because Mega Glade's always a huge threat, and so is Garchomp. Garchomp is, I just think, is a very likely bring against my team. Has a really good matchup against me. I think Bronzong will I thought Bronzong was definitely going to come. There was a slight chance that Quagsire came as well, to be honest, but I wasn't so sure. Quagsire is kind of nice for helping out with threats like D-Dance, Salamence, Volcanion kind of thing. So that's something to note. And it can help. It can actually help a little with Nidoking as well. I definitely knew that Mega Blade. And Bronzong is also nice if it's Cobra Berry for Mega Mawwow. So those are all those things I need to keep in mind. Crobat's a pretty good bring, especially since my best resist are Rotom Fan and Mega Mawwow to that thing, so it can spam Brave Bird a lot against my team, especially since Mega Mawwow wants to be more offensive this match. And Rotom Fan's not the best defensive answer, so I'm expecting like a banded Crobat with probably. I do not think that the what's it called? I don't think Aromatisse was going to come. I did have ways to check it in case it did, but I didn't think it was going to come. Porygon Z was like a iffy kind of mon that would possibly come, and I thought Alolan Muck might come, just for the chance that the fact that I have 2 Psychic types on my team and a Ghost type on my team, because I have Necrozma, Mesprit, and Decidueye, so I felt like that had a decent matchup against me, but I guess he didn't decide against that. Let's go to the team I brought. So I brought like a very offensive Mega Mawwow here. A very bulky offensive Mega Mawwow. With Swords Dance, Play Off, Knock Off, Sucker Punch, this thing puts in a lot of work against his team in general. And with the only thing being the exception is Keldeo. If I get up a Swords Dance, I get some chip damage on a couple of things. This thing could actually probably sweep if I play the mind games right with Sucker Punch. The Necrozma's here for the Mega Gallade. Since that thing's a huge threat, I need something to check that thing. That's what this is meant to do. Moonlight, Thunder Wave, Photon Geyser, knockoff with Cobra Berry. Cobra Berry lets me not get pursued trapped by Alolan Muck, as well as be able to take the knockoffs from the Mega Gallade. Moonlight's for reliable recovery. Thunder Wave is to slow things down. Especially against his team, I feel like that would be pretty nice. Photon Geyser for stab and knockoff to knock off Alolan Muck, or Bronzong, which is probably the switch-ins into this. If I gotta say so. And always being able to take off items is nice. Revealing some items. So I know he has 2 justified mods in like Mega Gallade before it Mega Evolves and Keldeo, but like both of them don't want to switch in on Necrozma, because those Necrozma deals with is the check to Mega Gallade. And Necrozma also destroys Keldeo with Photon Geyser, so that's not something I was really worried about. Next, we got Garfield, Alolan Persian here with Arcanium Z. running Z parting shot, which can be really clutch for late game. You'll see why. But foul play knockoff icy win. This is here to in fact check some things like Garchomp. Um, Foul play is also for a low Marok. This thing is to help with the low Marok. I know it get hit really hard, so this kind of helps with it. But like it also outspeeds regular Garchomp. I believe, yeah, it outspeeds regular Garchomp, and it could put a lot. It could put a lot of pressure on this team, especially since the source after source into foul play Oko's Mega Gallade, I believe. If I need to check that calc, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. So that's something to know as well. And I love the Icy One tech because that lowers the Pokemon speed. And it's 4 times super effective against Garchomp, so that's really good. Next, Volcanion's coming. And this is why I was thinking that Quagsire is coming, because I think Water Absorb is likely bring on Quagsire. If not, Unaware or Water Absorb pretty good brings. But if he doesn't bring Water Absorb, this thing literally pretty much two-shots everything on this team. Just straight up. Like this moveset with this team, this two-shots everything, I think, except for maybe a little Muck. But like even then, like a little Muck can get burned. If I'm really, it has to be like a really Spadef Assault Vest set for a little Muck to not give me two-shot. So that's really good to know. It's here to just put in the bios to work this week. Then we got Salmons here. Scarf Salmons. Scarf Salmons is very good this match, I think. Because he has a lot of mods that are faster and like speed tiers wise. I do not have the fastest team. Even though I do have webs and like a chance for Ribombi and stuff like that, it did not fit with the team. So I'm going to go with this instead. And basically, Salmons is here to Moxie Sweep. That's what I wanted to do. I have the Iron Tail for the Romantis, I have Crunch for the Bronzong, and everything else I probably could just click Dragon Spam for his team. So, and then last but not least, we got Rotom Fan here, kind of like a mixed defensive set. Volt Switch, Foul Play, Thunder Wave, Pain Split, just to Pain Split things up, Thunder Wave things around, just to get momentum for my team, get things in for free, get the Mega Mawa in, which is kind of the point of this. So let's get into the match. So as you see, he brings the Porygon Z, the Crobat, Alola Marowak, Bronzong, Mega Gallade, and Garchomp. So he doesn't. If he brings a Z Captain, if he brings a Z move this match, it's going to be on Garchomp. But I do not think it's Z Garchomp this match. Scarf is so likely for this match. I think that will be either a Specs Porygon Z or a setup Porygon Z. I think Crobat will be banded. I think Alola Marowak will be really offensive. Bronzong or Crobat could be really defensive too, because based off his team setting, he doesn't have that many defensive options other than Bronzong at this moment. And Bronzong is going to be pressured a lot this match, because Bronzong can't really do much to Volcano anyway. But Mega Gallade is probably like a Sword Stance or a bulk upset, or for just 4 attacks. So that's something to note. Let's get into this match. I lead off a Alolan Persian. He leads off with Garchomp. I was going to get, just for like parting shot shenanigans, just in case this thing is Scarf, I want to be able to knock this thing off. Because if I take away this Scarf, that means Samus outspeeds everything on his team, except for if he's Scarf Crobat, which Scarf Crobat does not make sense against my team at all. Especially since it already outspeeds everything on my team anyway. So I'm going to knock off. He goes with Toxic. That means he is Scarf. I get the knockoff off, which is amazing. So that means Salmons can actually come in clutch in the late game. I'm going to party shot out here, and I'm going to go into my Salmons here. He goes for another Toxic. I didn't think he was going to go for Dragon Claw there. I thought Earthquake was a very likely decision since Earthquake destroys the rest of my team. I want him to make a hard play in there. He goes in a Bronzong. I go for the Dragon Claw, trying to play it safe because I already, with the Toxic, I over-predicted. So I'm going to double out into Volcanion here as he gets his rocks up. That's fine. I'm going to fire off a Steam Eruption, annihilate this thing. He doesn't do that much damage to me to begin with. I'm going to make the double into Salmons, predicting the switch. No, what I wanted to do was I was expecting an Earthquake, and I wanted to get Salmons a Moxie boost, which was by far a huge choke, because you'll see why in a second. As I make another double, because I don't want to take the Gyro Ball damage, and this is pretty much, I'm just choked the entire. I'm just gonna say this. I choked the game right there into those past 3 turns. So yeah, which we just lost a lone Persian. I checked the lone Marowak. I come in here. I'm gonna foul play, waste one more turn. He connects the Stone Edge, which is fine. But it takes out Rotom, and I'm gonna go into Volcanion. Click Steam Eruption. Hopefully, you don't miss. Break the sub, and I lose that. So I already lost half my team of lone Marowak now, and I get to go to Mega Mawile and try to bring this thing down. But I'm gonna go for knockoff, take that thing out. Finally, the threat's over, but he could go into Garchomp, and now Garchomp's a huge problem. I'm gonna go into Necrozma here. As he goes for Earthquake, I can Moonlight up on this thing. As he goes for Toxic, which is fine. I know that means I'm like getting worn down, but like in the late game, Samus can still win as long as they get enough damage off on something like the if I'm able to keep Samus alive long enough with the toxic damage in order to win this game. So that's a huge point of this game. He goes to Mega Glade. He goes for a Memento, which kind of shocks me for a little bit. But like, because Mega Glade I thought was going to be super offensive, but look at that download. He's going to be a setup Porygon Z. I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave here, get that thing down. We're looking really good, and I'm going for. He's getting the toxic damage off. He gets fully paralyzed, which kind of sucks. So I get off the expert bell off this thing, and that means the Cosmo is going to die. I'm going to go into Mega Mawile, which, by the way, is another choke, as you're going to see in a second. Which actually, he goes for Hidden Power Fire and takes me out. It was a 15% chance to Oko. He didn't have the expert bell at that point. He did have the +1 from download, but we calced with this after the battle. So if I took out Porygon Z at that point, with Mega Mawile, Salmons literally wins. By the way, I'm just saying. Which was the point. Mega Mawile was going to take out Porygon Z right there. So it's kind of really difficult for me, I guess. Because at that point I'm like, oh, that sucks, kind of thing, you know. Because I should have won. It was a 15% chance of me losing that game right there. To be fair, I did get the pair earlier with that, but like it would have even mattered unless he went for a Nasty Plot, which I don't think he would have, because I think he knows that my Salamence is Scarfed at this point. So I'm guessing he would have gone for another Agility to try to outspeed Scarf Salamence. And that meant that it still would have been a 15% chance of Oko and Mega Mawile. So really difficult. That kind of sucks. But we're gonna go for Outrage here, take that thing out, and I don't think I have enough damage because I'm gonna get the rough skin damage as well. I mean, I can't live another hit here. Yep. So at that point, if my Mega Mawile took out the what's it called, Porygon Z, at that point, what was it Garchomp at again? Shoot. Garchomp was at 79%. So I could have gotten a Sucker Punch off on that, which would have been nice. If you went to Crobat, I would have destroyed the thing. Crobat was not going to come in Mega Mawile. It was going to be Garchomp. And so that what would have meant was that Salamence would have had enough HP, because I would not have taken toxic damage right there, or like this extra toxic damage there, and I would have this game would have ended with a 0-0, and I would have won that game. But unfortunately, that happens. Hacks happens. It's all right. When we pass this, we do drop to 0-1 after week 1, but we're gonna bounce back. I think we'll bounce back. I think we have a really good team, but we're gonna have to bounce back. We'll just bounce back, I guess, next week. Do not remember who I play next week, but when we get there, hopefully we'll just pull up some dubs, because that kind of sucked. There was a lot of things that went wrong in that game. I choked several different times, but really the main problem was the fact that literally. Well, the main factor was I choked, especially on that Silence player and early in the Silence Volcano. I should have just taken out Bronzong right there. If I did just take out Bronzong right there, I still would have had like all my Mons on my team, and instead of losing 3 of my Mons. So yeah, there's nothing I can really do about that now. He would have probably went to Garchomp there, and I could have made a plan for Rotom, but like it's too late now to tell. But oh well, GG to Grant. We do fall 0-1, and we'll bounce back next week. Until next time, Bash out.